Alright, I want to start this video off by going over something that I don't think was talked about in any of the other YouTube videos I saw myself. For example, they did talk about conversions of keys and how they will be converted from 1 key to 100 credits. Yes, that is right and that is correct, but there was something I saw recently, and let me pull this up to make sure I said this right, but in a total of keys in your inventory, it was updated at the bottom and says credits per key. So if you have anywhere from 1 to 9 keys in your inventory right now, yes, there will be 100. It'll be, if you have 9, then you will have 900 credits. That's correct. But if you have more than 9 keys in your inventory, you will kind of get a bonus per key just for having more. And I did not realize that until now, and I'm really glad that I did, because at first I thought I was going to get ripped off, but then I found out it was actually a bonus, and they're not trying to take from us. If anything, they're adding to it for having more keys, for having a bigger inventory, and having more worth. So they want you to buy more, obviously. So, for example, if you have 10 to 19 keys, it actually says per key you will get 110 credits per key. So say you have 19 keys. I can pull up a calculator real quick and add this up just to know exactly how much. So say you have 10 to 19 keys. So if you have 19 keys times the 110, well, yeah, 19 times 110, that's 2,090 credits right there. So instead of having excuse me, instead of having just the 19 keys, which would be like 1,900. Instead, you're going to have 2,090. So they're giving you kind of a bonus included. Also, if you have 20 to 49 keys, you're going to get 120 credits per key. So that also includes, for example, like you'll have that bonus as well. It's like basically 10 keys more. So say 48 normally, for the 100 credits each. If they're regular, then you would just have 4,800 or 4,800 keys. I'm sorry, credits. 4,800 credits. But when you do their conversion times 120, you're going to have, instead of 4,800 credits, you're going to have 5,760 credits. So they're giving you a bonus just for having more in your inventory, which is a really big plus, considering like right now I'm sitting at about 138 keys I think I have right now, and it says if you have 50 or more you get 130 credits per key. So I haven't added this up yet, so I'm doing this first time now. So normally I would have 13,000, I'm sorry, is that right? Yeah, 13,800 credits, but instead I'm gonna have 138 times the 130 each credit. I'm gonna have, instead of 13,800, I'm gonna have 17,940 credits, which is quite a bit over what I thought I was gonna have. So that's a pretty good bonus. I wish I would have saved more keys for that exact reason right there, but maybe I'll sell some stuff between now and the time that I'll actually, the thing will actually go through, because I see even if right now you go and look in the store, either the eShop store, and it will actually say at the top, it says 5 hours, 55 minutes, and 30 seconds. So I still have a little while, so they can drop some more crates, get some uncommons, trade them up, and also so I can also possibly maybe even sell some stuff on the. I always use the RL Trading Post app. It works really well. I've been trading on there for probably, I'd say at least 8 months for sure, maybe more. I trade a lot, as you can see. For example, my on my banner is the Crown White. I'm not flexing by any means. I'm really not. I'm an adult. I pay bills, and sometimes instead of buying new games for $60 a piece, instead I like to invest in the games I would play, and this is one of them that I just kind of got into and been kind of stuck on it. It's been playing for, I know I'm 649, but I've been playing for probably about 2 years, but I didn't start really getting into it until really about, I don't know, probably like 6 months ago, to be honest. Like, I've had some goals here and there, and I post on TikTok, and and stuff. But I want to try to get this YouTube kind of going because I have some really good clips that I could really get into and even post some games and some other things. I normally play with a lot of people that are anywhere from platinums to even some diamonds, and I've played with some champs and even some grand champs occasionally every once in a while. And just friends of friends that don't mind playing. I don't like getting boosted to the top because then I'm just gonna have a hard time trying to, keep up the ranks. So I've been platinum before, but I don't tell nobody, oh yeah, I'm a platinum player now. Like I'm gold for sure, and I mean all my all of mine. Well, that's extra modes. I'm just trying to get back to drop shot some more, but there were some golds there, and I kind of just warm up with casual. But anyway, yeah, some of those are kind of bad because I don't really play them that much at all. And eventually, every once in a while, I'll get some smurfs on ones, and they're doing ceiling resets, And I'm just like, yeah, that's not silver, that's not gold for sure. So sometimes I have a hard time with those people. But anyway, I just wanted to go over key conversion and such, and stuff like that. But also wanted to go over, it was something else I wanted to do. Yeah, I made that Christmas card for kicks, but I do have titanium white apexes and also have a pretty decent sized inventory. Like I said, I buy keys and other things. There's the white apex right there. I started buying a whole bunch of crates and everything for this reason right now. I plan to probably doing a video either tomorrow or the next day, and I'll post it pretty much immediately. I'm not going to do any quick editing or anything like that, but I'm going to basically show all the blueprints I got. I counted up the crates that I had earlier this morning. I work nights, so I looked them up and realized I have a little over 1,000 crates, which is a lot more than I thought I had. I thought I had about 800, but I got like 200 ferocity. I'm definitely going to get probably at least 2 black markets out of that alone. I also have like 215 totally awesome crates, so I'm probably going to get 2 to 3, black markets as well from there. I was able to get me a few of the Player's Choice crates. I wasn't really trying for it, but I was like, why not? Maybe I'll get some white zombas, or even if I just get a Fire God. I mean, still nonetheless, I know prices probably go down, but probably your best bet is to just wait for the prices to settle. It might even take as long as like a week to happen. I know that's a long time, but the market's going to drop a lot because of the change. But I've been trading for a long time, and the best time is not to sell immediately. Like a lot of times you're double painting and stuff. There was a lot of times where white zombas, when the PCCs just came out and they updated the Player's Choice crates, they were dropping, like white zombas dropped to like 80 keys, and it doesn't matter if they're started or not, I was still getting like 85 max. And the worst thing I did was I sold like Playmaker cert and a show off shirt. I probably opened up like, I don't know if I have a video on the channel yet of I opened up maybe, I think during the last double painting, I think I opened up like, I see a lot of other streamers and YouTube videos, they post videos and they're posting videos of like, oh, I opened 100 crates, and people were acting like that's a big thing. I'm like, I wasn't streaming, I wasn't posting videos at all, and I was opening probably 300 to 400. I have people to prove it. I have pictures I might even post on either TikTok, or pictures I even might post on YouTube as well, and make a montage out of it, show all the crazy stuff I've had over the years, and all the crazy car setups, and all the crates I've opened non-stop, and shows all the black markets I've ever had. I used to collect striker painted items. I had all the black market decals that were all striker certified except for like 1 or 2 I think I was missing. That includes the Zolver, Fire God, everything. Even the gold explosions that were non-painted, I had them all striker as well. I might have been missing 1 or 2 of those as well, only because they were nearly impossible to find. They were not the expensive ones either, they were the cheap ones. But I was able to get a few other things as well. But yeah, I do have 138 keys, so I should be doing pretty good. Even once I start trying to figure out which ones I want to open. I'll probably do giveaways as well. Once I do like the blueprint video and show all the stuff I have, and I'll probably end up just basically giving them away. It's mostly because I have a lot, and honestly I'm I'm satisfied with my setups right now. That if I give away a couple black markets or a couple, minor things here and there, maybe some, I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I mean, I'd say with even these Vindictor crates, I have the most here, almost 250. I plan on getting a couple crates in a second and playing a couple games and trying to get some crates so I can possibly get this one. This is pretty much the only one Gold Explosion I do not have that I would want, mostly because it's painted ballistic. I don't have. Might go through those right now and show you like what exactly I do have. Like I said, I do collect strikers, at least I used to in the past. This is on Xbox, of course. I mean, you might be able to tell that already, just about the setup and everything, but I do have a decent PC and I do play it on there sometimes as well, but already had a huge inventory. As you can see, this is just cars, and my wheels, like 4 or 5 pages worth easy, if not more, just of wheels. A lot of Rocky Pass stuff, but also have opened a lot of crates in the past too. A lot of these are just trades that I thought were reasonable deals, and I didn't mind paying extra at the time to be able to get them. I have all the white striker cars from all the Rocket Pass, like for example, like the Maverick titanium white. Right here is striker titanium white. Here's the Artemis striker titanium white. Here's the Guardian GXT titanium white, and let's see, this newest Rocket Pass is the Mudcat car. There's the striker titanium white. And occasionally I'll get some other ones here and there just from the Rocket Pass, and sometimes in the past I was buying a few others that were, well, okay, almost none of these, but I end up getting some more, and like, let's see, there's a striker orange. So sometimes I'll just get other ones as well just for kicks. Like, why not, There's a striker gray. Must have just got that from the Rocket Pass, but there's striker white Nimbus. There's a Saffron Nimbus, and yes, that is my titanium white octane striker that I got recently, back whenever they were dropping in price, and they still kind of are, but I always wanted one, so why not? It'll probably be the last octane I ever buy, in my opinion. I like whenever it's counting goals and stuff, and not many people have one, so. And by the way, they did say that, I know on rlinsider.gg, that they will actually, for the prices, they might take a week before they update on there to credits and everything, but they will have them. But as far as limited items like Apex wheels and other things like that, you will have those, Razzles, all those kind of wheels that came from the RL drops and stuff, limited items, and also things from trade ups like Octanes, for example. Will still be the same price. Everything will be pretty much the same, because that's not going to change at all. You're still going to get the Octanes the same way. I know there'll be blueprints instead, but I'm sure they're going to have a way to be able to get those to a different way. I haven't figured that out 100%. I haven't really read into it that much to know if they're going to still do drops as far as like uncommons and such for trade-ups, but I'm sure they'll do something special for that. Yeah, I do have other striker cars as well. I wanted to get all the old cars that maybe they won't give you, and I wanted to get them because, just like everyone else, when it first hit, people were like, oh man, they're going to take out trading out of the game, but no, they didn't. But I'd still rather have the cars. Wanted the ZSR at striker. Not all of them I got were striker. I just wanted at least one of each car, so in case one day I decided, like, people decide, oh, this is the best car, and now they're shooting up in price. Well, I already have one, so no big deal. I do have a lot of other stuff. I like a ton of other stuff as well. I might just cycle through that now and make this kind of like an intro video to like who I am, what do I have to offer this game, and why my videos might be, kind of accumulating in time. I'm not really doing this for followers or views. I just like, a lot of people see my stuff and they're like, oh my god, you're rich, and I'm like, I have a little bit, but I've seen some people that are rich. But I just accumulated over time and got little by little. There's my white hex hide, just a show off cert, nothing crazy. I have a lot of Rocket Pass stuff. Later in the future, I probably will do probably just giveaways, basically. I know a lot of people already have and stuff, but I know there's a lot of people that probably didn't get that far in the Rocket Pass that maybe have more time because they're either at work or they're busy or for whatever reason they don't have time to play it as much, so they probably didn't get all these and probably really want some and think they really look really cool. So I mean, it's not a big deal. Like there's 2s and 3s of each one of these. Like stuff like this, I'm probably not going to use that much, if anything. I mean, maybe just for a little side video. Yeah, I don't know how I end up getting with so many of these. These kind of just drops from, if you link your account to your Twitch and watch the live streams and everything, that's how you get drops like that. You normally get a lot better ones, but normally I'll trade those up and everything, or trade them to people so I can get other items and stuff for like keys and such. But yeah, like first Rocket Pass stuff, like streakways and stuff. I haven't. Yeah, I did get a Thanos striker, but anyway, yeah. See, I have a list of stuff like full force, too much stuff. Like I should start charting this because I feel like this could benefit someone to have these things more than me, and them just sitting here ain't really helping anyone. So, do have some stuff. There's a white Apex. There's a regular one. I just thought I'd get it for kicks. I do sometimes like to buy the Rocket Pass items whenever they get to the lowest, right before the Rocket Pass ends, and I'll buy them for real cheap for, probably paid 2 keys for that thing right there. Because the regular ones are going for, just because they're special edition, maybe a key. So, 2 keys for Striker. So, that's pretty much how I got that. I get a lot of other ones that are, I did not get the camo white Striker. I'm sure they'll be cheap pretty soon though. Once they blow up, like sometimes, like I bought a bunch of these one time because they were real cheap, and I was like, why not? One day they might go up in price because I think they'll go higher than what they are now, and if they don't, no worries. I mean, maybe I'll just do giveaways. I mean, they're titanium white and they're Striker. I mean, it counts your goals. Why not? Or shots on the goal. This is Striker as well. I have a lot of other things there. The Striker certs as well. I did buy, there's the Striker Infinite Titanium Whites, DRNs. That one I got them on. That one I bought for maybe 2 keys. Yeah, it's a playbacker. Anyway, I'll just try to hurry this up. I hate people that talk too long on YouTube or Twitch or stuff like that over stuff that they have. I'm not flexing. I'm just showing what I will eventually most likely end up doing for giveaways, stuff I'm not using, stuff that could be beneficial to someone. I know that not many people have that though. The Galvin holographic titanium white and its Striker. I know in the Rocket League trading app, trading post app, there's like maybe 4 people total that have that. That's actually Striker certified. So I'm sure more people have it, but no one's willing to sell it though. Yeah, there's Tactician. I kept some of the best ones of each one. That's Striker. That's Playmaker. That's Striker. There's a Victor. There's a Tactician. That's just a Paragon. I bought a bunch of those in the past and then sold them whenever the price went back up. So I do that from time to time, kind of manage the market a little bit, turn it into like a skill. I'm good with numbers. See, like there's 2 titanium white Striker special editions. There's a Striker gray. There's a Striker crimson. There's a Striker black. There's a Tactician white, Sweeper white. Just got them for real cheap, and maybe just do giveaways one day. I mean, why not? These are really like, these are Reactor Strikers. There's a black one as well. Here's the holographic crimson. I have the 2 sky blue ones right here, and there is the white one, Striker as well. I have a lot of stuff. I know it's crazy. Like there's a Striker Sprocket, not special edition. Those just look like, oh, that's Striker and it's black special edition. All right, cool. And that's Sniper. Plus, but not enough. Maybe I'll do a video one day on the prices that are for the certifications and what you should expect to pay for each one. So to help people understand the difference between the different ones. Obviously, Striker is normally the most expensive because you'll accumulate numbers the highest, the fastest on there. Because more people get shots on gold and saves than anything else most of the time. That's why a lot of people pay sometimes two times the amount, if not more. If you're lucky to get it for less, if the price is going down, then yeah, that's why. That's why it's cheap. There's Striker. There's 5 Striker Vedeva titanium whites. I don't think, yeah, that's not Striker, but just get stuff along the way. Get a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch as well here as well. I got like 3 of them things. Like, come on, someone can be using that stuff. These I bought in the past. These are Striker Sky Blue Flamethrower, and here's a Crimson one. There's a Striker Titanium White Lightning, really awesome. I've used that quite a bit, but lately I've decided to move up to Fusion. Costs a little bit more, a little bit louder, just different effect. Change it up a little bit. Try to get a Striker one, couldn't find one. No big deal. I do see that's a Striker. Just at times I might buy them and stuff, but like one of these is Striker. There it is, Striker Titanium White Slash Beam. This one's Striker right there. That one's Striker Orange. That's black. There's Striker Forest Green. There's Striker Crimson Tachyon. Striker Titanium White Tachyon. Probably not saying it right, but that's alright. Anyway, we can go through this a little bit faster. Some white, black halos. I sold the Crimson one. I wanted to get that Mount Champion because I was not playing. Anytime whenever this game first came out and they were giving that out. Did give me a Striker Phoenix Wings. Really wanted that. Just kind of change things up. Make it look a little bit different other than just a halo. I did get the white. I was playing whenever the first Rocket Pass came out, so I was able to get my hands on those. Gold Explosions are really my favorite. Like, see, I got me a Titanium White Striker Dust Cloud. Had to get one of those. There's a Striker Purple. I got that on my own. Tactician Crimson, got that on my own. Sometimes I just get really lucky, and sometimes I don't, where I just have to buy it. But Sniper, there's a Striker Titanium White Force Razor. I have one of each Gold Explosions from each Rocket Pass as well. Crimson, Forest Green, Striker Sky Blue, Striker Cobalt, Tactician Pink, Striker Lime, 2 black Striker Force Razors. Yeah, a lot of these were Striker from the second Rocket Pass. I was just getting them for real cheap. So there's Saffron. Yeah, if you see the scroll bar, you can tell how many Gold Explosions I have. There's Saffron. There's Striker Crimson, Sky Blue Striker. There's the white from the second Rocket Pass. Quasar, Striker Burnt Sienna, the Lime Striker, Forest Green Striker, Cobalt Striker, Pink Striker. There's the Reaper. That was like first Gold Explosion. Like, I thought that was like the coolest thing. He comes out and just dabs, and I was like, all right. I was like, I want that. That one like really stuck out to me the most. Like, I was low level and stuff before, so that's why I have like these gold and silver and stuff. But no worries. I did get my hands recently on this Shattered Titanium White Tactician. I had a show-off cert, and I just traded up with some keys and able to find that. Trading Post app. A lot of this is all Trading Post app. Singularity Titanium White. Here's the show-off black ones. Actually, I'll tell you a story another day about why those black Singularities on Xbox. If you look on rlinsider.gg and you look over the past, like, I don't know, I guess a year back or so. I don't know if it goes that far back, but why the price went from 19 keys up to 30 keys, and now it's going back down to about 20 keys. I might have had something to do with that, like quite a bit, honestly. But I'll post a picture of what I had and why those went up in price. I might have fluctuated the price just a little bit. I mean, when you have enough keys to buy a whole bunch of an item that has very little of them, very few, and people are selling them for what I thought was cheap, I just bought a whole bunch of them and then waited like 4 or 5 months and then didn't sell them, not one person. And then I put them out and I was like, hey, I got 5 black Singularities, selling them for 30 each, and people were like, it's not worth that. And after a while, it became real like noticeable that even on Facebook, on a lot of the Rocket League pages, even for Xbox trading, and people were like, I can't find a black Singularity at all. And I was like, yeah, I have 5 of them. I was like, I'm selling them right now. And they're like, that's too much. And after a while, people really wanted them, and eventually they just paid 30 keys. I know, it's kind of bad, but I mean, like, you gotta get it somehow, and if you're willing to pay for it, why not? I mean, I kept the one with the best cert. The other ones were non-certified. It's bad, but I don't do that with all items. It was just like, that was one I just kind of profited on. A lot of times I'll buy a whole bunch of something like those wheels, and then no one even buys them, and the price doesn't even go up, and I'm like, oh well, I'll just hold on. Like, no big deal. Even if I would have ended up with 5 black singularities. Still, I've got five black singularities, and they're still worth the same price as what I would have paid. So they haven't moved. If anything, they just went up a little bit. Now they're going back to the same price they were before. So no harm, no foul. There's a white solar flare, Victor certified. I'll try to get a certified singularity, but people want a little bit too much for it, so not worth it. There's a first Rocket Pass Supernova Striker, titanium white. A lot of these are Striker 2, sky blue, saffron. There's the regular one Striker, pink Striker, burnt sienna, purple, and crimson. I was able to get a bad thing when I opened up one of those crates. And then some of these, of course, I had to get the white. There's a regular white, but there's a Striker white right there. Tactician, sweeper. A lot of these I think I got on my own though. Yeah. But I'll give away like a lot of the stuff as well. I mean, obviously I probably would like to keep some of these, but we'll see what happens whenever I get all those crates and get them in blueprints and see what other black markets I get. Because I guarantee them, obviously, like out of 1,000 crates I have to get. If it's a 1% chance, I have to get 10. Even if I get 5, I'll be okay with that. I mean, I probably end up just giving them all away. Like there's a Striker binary. I got the EQ recently. I really wanted that. Here's the Striker Hack Swerve Trail from the second Rocket Pass. Some of these, see, those aren't even painted at all. Well, those two are, but oh well. There's the Striker Titanium White Tachyon. That's from Tachyon. Let's say that's from like second. No, yeah, that's second Rocket Pass. And the Hack Swerves are from the third Rocket Pass, or the fourth one. No, third one. Should run the fourth right now, technically. Not over yet. Anyway. Yeah, there's a Striker Sky Blue. I guess I didn't have a whole lot of Striker ones from there. But anyway, I did open this from a crate a long time ago, and I was so glad that I did, because once I got it, I was like, dude, I can change it to white. All white, but I like a little bit of gray in it there as well, just to kind of mix it up. I do have a lot of these as well. See, a lot of these are like non-tradable, you can't really do nothing about that, but also thought it was kind of cool that they had painted crown, and I waited a little while and it was still about the same price, so I decided to buy one. Like, why not? Everything else is white. Might as well make that as well. And my name is White Plague, so my gamer tag, so just decided to keep it. Makes sense. No confusion there. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff that, I mean, I plan on doing giveaways in the future, and hopefully I can keep up with making new videos and such as well. So, but we'll see how that goes as well. My computer started to I'm surprised I'm recording a video and it's just decided to try to turn off on me. But so that's enough about that and what I have. I plan on doing more videos and such. I might play a game or two just so you kind of see where I'm coming from. When I say I'm like solid gold at least. Lately I've been, so watch, I do have some other cars I've made. Like there's a black Striker reactor wheels. Just a little bit dark color, makes the white kind of stand out a little bit. The black halo. I used to play with the diamonds a little bit, not too much now. Yeah, that's the Maverick GTX Striker car. I just put the white, made it light colored, stand out the most. And then the Mantis, it's the black Mantis, and it's a sweeper cert. Somehow I got my hands on one of those. Probably pretty sure I overpaid on that, but it's still not bad. It shows the apex wheels, and they're like huge on this car. And of course the wheels on the back look really, really huge. But you can see all the detail and how much they actually glow. No, they're not gray, and I already showed you that, but people are like, oh, those gray. I'm like, if you've seen gray and you've seen white side by side, you know the difference. But and there's the reactor wheels, making it real jet black kind of color. But I've been playing with this recently. I've been doing pretty good actually, so surprising enough. So in 6 hours or so, or 5 hours less, you will not be able to trade at all. Buy things off the stores, do any trade ups. They won't be dropping into crates for 25 hours. I know you might have read that on the page, on the Rocket League page. I have it up right now, but just so whoever doesn't know, 25 hours, and then it will be up for with the blueprints will come up at the same time will the Rocket Pass 5, which if you look on their website, it actually has the tiers 1 through 70, and I know they did this before, but it'll actually show like what all is in each tier and everything. So I thought that was really cool that they actually showed each tier and what item does like which ones are gold explosions. They have one called floppy fish, and I honestly think that would be amazing if they actually had. Oh yeah, and the Spike Rush returns. That was a kind of fun game. I can't remember if I was good at it or not, but I guess I'm gonna find out again. But I remember thinking I like it, so I assume I was good at it. I normally don't. No one likes to lose, so. Um, I also announced that I am technically a part of a team, or a clan, I guess you would say, that actually he has a lot more followers than me and such, so I'm trying to build up this page as well, but I will support him as well. Let me make sure I pronounce it right. But I'm pulling up TikTok because, yeah, that. But, as soon as I found him, um, I'm going to support him as well. But hold on a second.
What?
Hello?
Hey.
Hey, can I talk to you in a bit? I'm kind of busy right now. All right?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Whoops. That's kind of busy. Friend trying to join my party. Anyway, so he's on TikTok, and it's Team6 at Team TEAM 645. It's a Riot Clan. I can pull up the page actually, and whoops! Oh, I had switched my thing over. I'm sorry about that. There we go. Riot Clan. I play with Riot right here, and Max sometimes, and who was the other one? I guess he changed his name, but yeah, that's him right there. Some of these other guys occasionally as well. We do pretty good. Most of them are in between plats and diamonds. I played with one of them that says he was a champion, but yet somehow I was able to 1v1 him and score a couple goals on him, which I don't think would be possible if he was actually champion. Not saying it's a bad thing. Obviously I'm maybe a little better at times than others, and no one plays perfectly every single time, all the time. So I don't expect anyone to be perfect. I make mistakes all the time. That's why I normally play once to kind of warm up and stuff. But I am going to jump to a game and kind of see how things go. Maybe unlock a crate or two, and hopefully give some insight. I will plan on doing a video in the future about trading and what not to do and how to not get scammed. I will give you a couple tips right now. For example, I'm trying to make this short because I talk a lot. For example, now, how trading is now, how there's 24 spots. If someone's like, oh, 25 items or 25 crates per key, there's something probably up right there. Because for one thing, no one is normally, there's a lot of toxic people on all games, period, not just Rocket League. And over time, normally what people end up doing is they will actually, they'll trade you and they'll want that item. So you'll give them that, let's say, key or whatever, and then they'll take those crates and then they'll just leave. They normally won't just join back in unless you know them and you've been playing with them for a while. Then, it's possible they might. But normally I wouldn't say trade a key for more than 24 crates, because anything more than that I feel like it's just a scam. And honestly, like, most crates is just not worth it like that. Just because it says it on RL Insider does not mean that it's accurate. Normally I go to a trading website or the RL Trading Post app, and they'll normally say, like, most people are buying it for this price, and you can kind of see a roundabout estimate. So just because your item might be worth a lot on Insider does not mean that's what people are paying for it. That's how prices fluctuate. Now, you can keep it high, but someone's going to be selling it cheap, which means they're going to sell theirs first. You're probably not going to sell yours all. Normally what I do is I realize I have a lot, and I might sell it for like a key less than what the cheapest person is. That way people are like, oh, this guy's really cheap. And they're like, oh, wait, this white plague right here, 888? Yeah, he's selling it for a key less. Let's go to him right now before someone else gets it. And that's how I sell mine, like that. And that's how I have a lot of keys, honestly, because I sell stuff that either I used to have and bought for real cheap, and then sometimes prices go up. Sometimes I'll just buy more keys. But anyway. Yep, so Team 645, you can add him on TikTok, or even get to mine. Mine's just at White Plague. white space Plague and then 888 just my gamer tag. So, but anyway, I normally post videos anywhere from 1 to, I'd say, at least every other day for sure. Lately I've been trying to get at least a video per day, so I've been doing that as well. Alright, I'm going to probably load up a match. Let's jump into casual. Oh, not that. I'll maybe do doubles. I feel like I should have warmed up first, but I think it'll be okay. Anyway, I would be playing music, but apparently I've heard the controversy about music and them blocking you and muting you, so probably not such a good deal. Anyway, I do vape, so I try to blow the cloud down so it's not clouding up the screen and everything. I'll probably do another video on my desktop. This is actually custom built. I built it myself. This way you won't see anything else like it. Maybe some similar, but not the same. I do have a Elite controller with heads right here. So instead of the buttons holding it like this, I'm actually just gonna hold it like this. So, whoops. Ah. Okay. Okay. Well, that's why I didn't warm up, huh? Great idea. It's alright. It's on casual, so still would like to win though. So I think the volume's enough. Yeah. Alright, cool. We'll get this. Come on, little buddy. Okay. Okay. That's... Okay. Wow, okay. Yeah. Every once in a while we get with some people that are pretty decent. And probably played it more than a game in a row, so. By the way, the best way to find me on the RL Trading Post, you'll be able to see everything in my garage, every certification, every paint, everything. Oh, yeah. You'll be able to see everything in my garage on the RL Trading Post. Best way to find my garage and everything is to actually look, search for an item. When you go to the top right, you can search for an item with a magnifying glass. Click on that and search for a titanium white Galvin holographic special edition striker. Once you get to that, you will see I am like one of the 3 people that have it. Make sure striker certified. People have a regular one, but it's not striker certified in titanium white. Okay, yeah, it bumped it. Alright, that's not cool. Nice. Anyway, let's see if I can salvage this game a little bit. Ah, should have jumped into that one. Okay. Okay, I'm getting this other shoot hopefully. Okay, I don't think he's gonna break that. Ah, gosh. I'm bad. Okay, guy. He's kind of popping it. Okay, I am not warmed up. That is for sure. Anyway, I should get there soon though. I'm not too worried. Well, if you made it this far, it's alright. If you want to cut it off, I'm probably just going to play a game or two and probably hopefully warm up a little bit. But okay. Oh, nice. I try to mix up my playstyle as well, but occasionally working on saves lately though. But this guy seems to know what the hell he's doing. Okay. More so than me. Oh, man. Almost had the bench. It popped up as soon as I left. That's funny. No. Okay. Not bad. Ah. My teammate's getting really frustrated at me, but it's just a game and it's just casual, and obviously if you're playing with a teammate, you might have better luck, just saying. But just for fun and just for a warm-up, but okay. Ah, good. Okay. Just quick, guy. Anyway, well, the game's pretty much over anyway, so no worries. I hoping to get my 250 crate right now. Well, it doesn't help by me quitting though. I realize that very much so. Anyway, but let's get my 250 crate in this video. It's not even an hour-long video. Anyway. I normally do a lot better. I just normally warm up, normally a little bit. Come on, it's the same guy. It's the same guy. Nice. Nice shot, dude. Just didn't expect it. Ooh, that's where they hit that. That guy is. Nope. Okay. Back all these boosts to the center. Oops, no. Like 3 of them. Ah. Think we missed that. Somebody's wondering why I'm playing without him. Yeah, I might have like passed him just a little bit. Anyway, I'm about to get that last crate. Anyway, if I don't get it after this game, I'm just gonna end the video and do another one as far as games. Shit, that's bad. It's running out of boost. Okay, still good. Okay, or you can get it like that. It's fine. Ah, not bad. Ah. Okay. Enemy left? What? Get mad after 1 point and then leave? Okay. It's casual, dude. Calm down. Okay. You're scared of losing sometimes. I don't know why. I know you don't like losing, but it doesn't mean you have to quit though. Okay, that was bad. Down. Oh, I know I lagged there. Okay. Yeah, see, no one does resets. And I'm sorry. I'm cussing. No one does. I'm also in the army, by the way, so if I cuss at times, yeah, that might happen. Try to cut that out though. Okay, he did not go for boost. He didn't do anything. He just sat there. Okay. These kids are just like way better than should be. Just Alright. Look how this game is going. Okay. I've been cutting in front of me a couple times too. Oh. Okay, that happened. Well, if I don't get it, like I said, I'm probably just gonna end the video and I'll do another one as far as like probably going over the items tomorrow that I get from the blueprints, and then eventually I'll go over certifications and what you should expect to pay for each one, and how that's going to call for the market, whether it's worth buying. Because some are not worth buying at all. But BLT that guy. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Anyway. Well. No worries. Anyway, I will end it here, and if there's any questions or anything, you can always just comment down below, and we'll get to tomorrow for December 4th and go over Rocket Pass items, and I'll try to tear up as fast as possible, but for the most part, you might get there before me, but we'll see. I do pretty well as well, and I have a lot of people that normally play with me. Anyway, sign off and see you next time. Thanks.